In 1893, as enemy forces closed in on his kingdom, an African king allegedly hid a fortune in gold somewhere in the wilderness. More than 130 years later, treasure hunters are still searching for it. Did King Lobengula really bury millions in gold, or did he take the secret to his grave? In the late 19th century, southern Africa was undergoing dramatic change. European colonial powers were expanding their influence across the continent, seeking land, resources, and wealth. One of the most powerful African rulers resisting this expansion was King Lobengula Khumalo, ruler of the Ndebele Kingdom. His kingdom occupied much of what is now Zimbabwe. Lobengula was known as a skilled diplomat and a formidable leader. He inherited the throne from his father, King Mzilikazi, founder of the Ndebele nation. For years, Lobengula attempted to maintain peace with European settlers while protecting his kingdom's independence. However, tensions continued to grow. The greatest threat came from British colonial interests led by the businessman and imperialist Cecil Rhodes. Rhodes was determined to gain control of the region's mineral wealth, especially its gold. In 1888, Lobengula signed what became known as the Rudd Concession. The agreement supposedly granted mining rights to Rhodes's representatives. But historians still debate whether Lobengula fully understood the terms of the deal. Soon, the British South Africa Company used the concession to justify expanding its control over Ndebele territory. Relations deteriorated rapidly. Then came war. In 1893, the First Matabele War erupted between the Ndebele Kingdom and forces of the British South Africa Company. Although the Ndebele warriors fought bravely, they faced a devastating disadvantage. The British possessed modern weapons, including the deadly Maxim gun, one of the world's first machine guns. The conflict became increasingly one-sided. As British forces advanced toward Bulawayo, Lobengula realized his capital could not be defended indefinitely. He abandoned the city and retreated northward with loyal followers. According to legend, before fleeing, the king ordered large quantities of gold to be hidden. Some stories claim the treasure was buried in secret caves. Others suggest it was hidden near rivers, mountains, or remote wilderness areas known only to a few trusted men. What happened next would create one of Africa's greatest treasure mysteries. Lobengula disappeared into the wilderness, and so did the gold. After abandoning Bulawayo, Lobengula and his followers traveled north. British forces pursued him relentlessly. Rumors soon spread that the king had hidden enormous quantities of gold before escaping. These stories ignited a treasure hunt that continues to this day. One of the most famous legends involves a group of trusted messengers who were allegedly assigned to transport or conceal the treasure. According to some accounts, these men carried detailed knowledge of the hiding place, but many reportedly died before revealing the secret. Other stories claimed that maps existed showing the treasure's location. Over the years, numerous treasure hunters claimed to possess copies of these maps. Yet every expedition ended the same way: failure. As the search intensified, another mystery emerged. Nobody could agree on how much gold actually existed. Some reports described a modest royal treasury. Others claimed the king had hidden a fortune worth millions in today's currency. The truth remains uncertain. To make matters even more complicated, many of the stories originated decades after the events occurred. Separating fact from legend became nearly impossible. Meanwhile, the fate of Lobengula himself remained unclear. Some accounts suggest he died of illness while fleeing. Others claimed he escaped and lived in secrecy. The uncertainty only fueled the mystery. As years turned into decades, treasure hunters combed caves, riverbanks, hills, and forests throughout Zimbabwe. Some believed they were only meters away from the treasure. None produced conclusive evidence, yet the legend refused to die. More than a century after King Lobengula's disappearance, the mystery remains unsolved. Historians agree that Lobengula possessed wealth. The Ndebele Kingdom controlled cattle, trade networks, and access to valuable resources. Gold certainly existed within the region. However, proving the existence of a massive hidden treasure is another matter entirely. Some researchers believe the treasure story was exaggerated over time. As rumors spread, each retelling made the hidden fortune larger and more mysterious. Others argue that a significant cache of gold may indeed have been hidden during the chaos of war. If so, it has never been conclusively located. Throughout the 20th century, numerous expeditions searched for evidence. Treasure hunters claimed to find clues, secret markings, and abandoned dig sites. None produced proof accepted by historians. Today, the mystery continues to attract adventurers, researchers, and storytellers. Some believe the treasure still lies buried somewhere in Zimbabwe. Others think it was recovered long ago in secret. And some believe it never existed in the form described by legend. Whatever the truth, the story of King Lobengula endures because it combines real history with unanswered questions. A powerful king, a kingdom under attack, a fortune hidden from enemies, and a secret that may still be waiting beneath the African soil. More than 130 years later, nobody has found the gold, or at least nobody has admitted finding it. The end. Like and hit the subscribe button for more intriguing stories.